I'm Martin.
I think I can tell you for a fact that I didn't see beyond this record, for one thing. I never imagined, I had just come out of 10 years in a band, that I never thought I would do anything outside of that band. I never envisioned myself as a solo artist. As far back as I've played music with people, which has been, I mean, I was 6, 7 years old, you know, when I first started playing music and started getting my friends together, even then. And I've always liked collaborating. I've liked being part of an ensemble. Caedmon's was quite an ensemble. It was seven of us. And but so this whole thing kind of really snuck up on me. The record itself was getting into subject matter that the band wasn't as comfortable kind of staking their reputation on, which I understood, because Caedmon's had spent a lot of years building a particular thing and trying to be faithful to a very particular calling. And so I had to respect that. I mean, I was part of that, of building that. So I understood that. So the first few songs, like Wedding Dress was the first song I wrote that I thought was just another Caedmon's Call song. You know, I mean, I was halfway through writing my first album thinking that these were going to be my songs on the next Caedmon's record. And it wasn't until we figured out that they were not going to be comfortable with some of that. But they also understood that it was important. I mean, they really did. They kind of glimpsed, like, you need to be singing these songs. You need to record these songs. We just don't feel like this is right for us. So it wasn't any kind of conflict that we had. They were very supportive. You know, it wasn't like I was sneaking out of the Caedmon studio to go make my record. They were very, very supportive. And were really pulling for me. And I was, you know, we orchestrated my leaving really carefully to make sure they had a whole record of songs that I didn't write any songs or didn't sing any songs on, which was the Back Home record. I think that's right. And so we were all working together to do that. And honestly, once my first record came out, I think while we were doing it, I had a sense that the songs were, there was something about these particular songs that was different than all the songs I'd written before. It was probably a result of my being newly married. When you have somebody who commits to you in that way and loves you like that, it gives you a different kind of measure of courage than you might have had before. And I was like really a loner up until that point. And so to have this woman kind of hear my ideas and support me and kind of get behind me and encourage me to do things that would have been incredible risks, even just, you know, the month before we met, really changed kind of the whole course of my career, you know. And so it's really for that reason that I even made this record. And then the rest of my career has been trying to figure out who I am as an artist, because I didn't know when I made that record. I didn't see past it.